Hey guys, this is Mr. Whalen,
And this is Tito.
and you're watching episode 7 of Online Buddha. What to talk about? Tito, where have you been?
I was amongst the missing. I was taken. Liam Neeson got involved. Big story.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I don't think they did. No. I kind of disappeared too this past weekend. Dirty reset, alright. But, yeah, I was away in Texas this weekend. For any of you guys going to the Texas area, do the Riverwalk in San Antonio, go up to Austin, go to 6th Street, and find your future wife. So many hot young blondes there. Alright, back to...
I've never seen... I'm sorry to interrupt you. I've never
That's
seen a
fine.
Hager avoid firebrand like this. What do you... What?
Dude, I was just on the top of my game, like, when I recorded this episode's worth of fights. I don't know what was going on. I don't know, like, granted this guy is a 6th Lord, but you can't really, you know, I don't like to, you know, say that, you know, someone is treat someone a certain way because of their rank.
No, I mean, this guy got the 6th Lord. I mean, it takes time.
Yeah, knowledgeable.
So he's played the game. It's just, he's making fighter mistakes.
Yeah.
He didn't even charge any of, you know, powers of the creators or anything.
And, oh look, level 3 Firebrand. Were we talking about this earlier?
We were. He is so hard to control. And this guy is doing no... Oh.
I don't know why people decide to do crouching light against Hager when he's spinning like that.
This guy does not... I don't know.
Oh, that was quick.
Yep. One, huh?
Yeah, alright, but here we go. Like, the next, like, bunch of matches are all against 3rd Lords, to be honest, so this is some, at least, good quality metagame stuff. Can't always guarantee good combos because of the whole online shenanigans, but at least this is good metagame. You got smart fighters going up against each other.
Supposedly credible.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that read! And then he falls out. I hate the dive kick. I've been getting good with my anti-air hoodlum launchers, man. I've been reading people left and right on those. People always want to chicken block it and then just scoop them. Alright. He does... I know he's going to go for the no-how Brown trick right here. Do the speed back out. The second he decided to do that, he was going to lose his rank. I fucking hate level 4 or 5, you know, Frank, and I will burn my X Factor. I don't care how far into the match, I'm not dealing with that.
I don't blame you.
I don't know what happened there. I think I was going for a reset. Doesn't matter, I still clocked him. And this was just... See, alright, I'm going to let you guys know right now, Tito has not watched any of these matches as we're going through this commentary. Obviously, I know what's going on, I played them, so to mix it fresh, you know what's going on. This is just funny to me.
This is sad, to be honest. I'm sorry, but... I mean, we're not playing vanilla anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just sit there and just spam freaking Berserker Slash and expect to hit. I don't know. I guess my expectations are a little high. I know I've been out of the loop for a while. I actually haven't played in about 4 months. But I would think that, you know, while I'm not playing, people would just get better, but I guess that's not the case.
Yeah, you'd think people would have found infinites by now.
Oh, I know. How about that? It's so bad.
Yeah, Trish is dead. But, yeah, so what have you decided in your gap? I remember us talking about something.
Yeah, I don't know if I quite wanted to talk about that right now. I figured we focus on the actual gameplay at the moment.
Okay,
but,
we don't have to. Alright.
Put it this way, there will be changes, and I kind of want to get the viewers involved. You know, in my team and just my overall play. So.
Yeah, it's something that I started messing around with earlier. Since everyone push blocks at standing medium after light medium with Hager, I started just doing light, then hoodlum launch at light. So as they go to push block, I just grab them out of it, because it counts as them hitting a button.
Right.
Little sneaky stuff. Just keep an eye out for that stuff. Just, you know, Hager has little shenanigans here. I love it, because all I have to do right now is just, he just lost right there.
Yeah, that was right.
People don't respect the lariat.
I mean, even then, I'm sorry. He had 20 seconds left. There was a half-dead Rocket Raccoon. All he really had to do was get rid of Hager.
Yeah.
And he chose to just try to attack the assist. I mean, when you're playing online, or when you're playing just in general, you really need to analyze who your opponents are. Some tactics that you may be used to normally doesn't apply to, you know, certain opponents. For instance, we were talking about Spider-Man earlier, and a lot of his resets that go straight into I forget what it's called, but the
Ultimate web throw?
Ultimate web throw, yes. That wouldn't work for air dash characters. You need to adjust your playstyle accordingly.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. I have that problem with the small characters like Amy and stuff like that. I'll go for resets, or I'll try to do 2 mediums in the air instead of 1, and they just drop out.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Just adjusting your B&Bs or whatever you're not normally used to. You always have to take that into consideration because a character with, like, you know, that was nice.
Yeah.
But
he got me good on that one.
A character like, oh, first off, it wasn't as nice. I didn't realize that was Wesker. Yeah, you know what? I need to cut back into that in a second. All right, but before I talk about Wesker,
out of there. Look at Doom's health, man.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard the missiles,
that was good. But
now he's gonna half that team.
But yeah, you know, with a character like Hager and stuff like that, you really have to take invincibility frames into consideration. You know, a lot of people, I've been messing around with Jill before I went away to Spain, and a lot of people always fall for the same little tricks over and over again. And it's just because they're not used to the invincibility. You really have to, you know, take your time and analyze the situation before you just go in gung-ho. You know, that applies for all characters. What the heck is this guy doing?
He's getting a second chance because I dropped that.
Wow.
That's right, I went DHC happy right now because I blew my X Factor earlier.
I don't blame you. He almost just foot dived your freaking mine.
I know. I don't know why that didn't go through like that.
Because he's Doom. But yeah. Actually, one of the things we brought up this morning too is Wesker. I mean, I heard that while I was gone, people were starting to figure out Wesker and all that stuff. But I still, to this day, cannot respect the, you know, just the BBC slam, you know, call in Wesker, BBC slam again. It's like, it's,
I don't see the bully combo where it just keeps palming you all over the place?
I'm talking about using Wesker as an assist as a cheap OTG.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but if I keep seeing that shit, I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna fucking X Factor and kill the bitch. Because I can't stand when people do that. It's like, you know, work for your B&Bs. Don't sit there and try to play easy mode. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just a habit that carried over from Vanilla. Because in Vanilla, one of the teams I ran was Hager, Wesker, and then random third character because I just couldn't make up my mind sometimes. But Hager didn't have the OTG, and his combo potential in the first game was a little lackluster, so I needed that gunshot to get some shenanigans and resets in.
Right, but imagine you losing 200,000 just because you wanted to use that as a cheap OTG.
Yeah. I don't know, it was one of those things like I needed at the time, but if you're going to progress and get farther in the game, you gotta, I don't know. I just wouldn't rely on that as much. Because what if he's getting treated like Phoenix right now, where people are snapping him in, getting rid of him. So I wouldn't try to rely everything on him right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I would like to see people step up their game and actually, I don't know, just actually work more on your character and not so much a way to make your character easy mode, I guess.
You had your B&B kind of going until that size mode.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm surprised he got all that online. I commend him. What do you think of that, Tito? That Viper work online?
No, it was good. I mean, it's... I think that B&B is usable with almost any single assist. It's just with Doom missiles, since they last so long, it makes it a little bit easier.
Not dying! Not dying! I'm sorry, but I know that most people would just let Hager die right there, but you guys know me. Hager's my dude, and I will keep him alive at all costs for the most part.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, I'm getting better with some of my matchups, but for some reason I still have a weird time with the Doom matchup, because his zoning is, like, just as good as Rocket's, and he can get above Log Trap. You can do foot dive from that low to the ground. I'm still working on that matchup with the Coon.
Now I can expose the planet's greatest fraud.
Now I got a lot of work here.
I didn't quite understand that one. He has 4 meters and he chose not to level 3 you. Wow. Right? I don't know.
Well, because there's only 8 seconds. He figured, I guess he was going to lay me out.
Until, wow. That's interesting.
People don't know that Hager matchup. That's what I like. There's, I'd say, about 7 or 8 like professional Haggers out there right now. I'll have to put out like a good list of them for you guys to search videos for, because granted, like I think I'm well knowledged. I'm not nowhere on the competitive level of some of these, you know, more pro players. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there finally using the mare and getting work done. But you have to win a tournament. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see a mare in grand finals winning that, taking it home. You'll always see a mare get like 3rd or 4th or something. I think the closest I've seen a Hager get was Predator and the curly mustache. No, it wasn't curly mustache. It was the raw skills, the Chris Matrix raw skills. It was him against Marlon Pie. But I'm sorry, Marlon Pie I think is like top 5 in the world. That dude is a beast in this game. I can understand how a Hager team didn't beat him. Now this guy's a good fucking Annie.
Yeah, he's using his dipstick.
He's fucking beating the piss out of me right now. And I'm not used to high level Ami play. I'm used to like all the barks and I scope and command grab. But this guy, you just gotta make him to think.
Yeah.
And that doesn't hit because it's Ami.
Well,
that hits almost, yeah, well, yeah, because he wasn't hitting. But that should have scooped him up into the air too. But Ami gotta get out of jail free card because of her size.
Yeah.
Thought that was a forge.
Yeah. This guy's definitely like, you know, playing smart. He realizes there's 57 seconds left. He's only had to use 1 character, and he's got 2 of your characters
Bleeding,
yeah. So it's mixing it up between zoning and going in, and smart. I like this.
No, he did really good. I was lucky I got that in. That was a desperation grab. And this is my biggest mistake against beam characters. I always forget to be careful about the assist call.
Yeah.
And that's the big trouble. You got the Dormammu's, Deadpool's, you know, Akumas, and Ryu's. They can just DHC into beam after beam and just screw up an entire team.
Yeah.
I would have liked one more meter there, because I just could have off Deadpool. I would have had a 2-on-1 advantage. So that didn't happen.
Right.
Comeback time? Now this is the heartbreaker. Flapper came out so quick from the level 3 X Factor, I couldn't link it into the gun, and that was an easy punish. Wow. Made me sad. But this is what I hate, right there. Every Deadpool has to be a dick. Every Deadpool player has to be a dick. And I thought this was funny, because the next match, I go up against an Ami Deadpool team. But instead of Ryu, we got Frank. So we got two ordinary men. We got ordinary men on both teams, and the Ami Deadpool setup.
Huh.
Yeah, this after fighting that first Ami, this one wasn't too much of a hassle.
No, I'm noticing a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I see. Well, first off, I mean, it looked like he was trying to go for the whole bark thing, and that was the whole thing. I'm sorry, with even Deadpool assist, same thing with the Wesker. You can't just. Wow, that was an interesting trade. You can't just go and call the assist and just go straight in the launcher. You know, just like the other Ami was doing, the fully charged glaive attack. You just gotta vary it up a little bit. Try to get the most damage you can out of every opportunity. It's a free combo.
Yeah, I'll just get the mare out.
Yeah.
That's whatever. That did nothing to Hulk.
Yeah.
That's what I like about that. He burned 2 meters just to punish Hulk, and all that was maybe 250,000.
Oh man, that's the one thing I never really why I had so much trouble sticking with Frank. I think was because I would have probably made that mistake. He had 86 hits. I probably would have X-Facted and just gone for the picture. That's just me, but I know for a fact that people just have so much trouble with level 4 Frank West, and when his health is that high, like he had that much health left, I would have just rather spent the X-Factor. Granted, a lot can happen, still 50 seconds left. And there he goes with the launch again.
I don't like the Deadpool katana arm either, because that counts as your ground bounce too.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I don't know.
Well, Ami has, you know, several ways to get around the ground bounce rule, but...
That's true. I just, between it, kind of, I like this. Those cross-up rapid punches. But between it using the ground bounce, but in quick work being, you know, a fast-hitting low for unblockables, I don't understand the use of katana. And there we go. That was the light and the hook and launching light. I had to push block the medium that I didn't hit. And I get the full combo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I can definitely see why when you have Frank West and I'll sleep it again.
Yeah.
When you have Frank West and Ami, you definitely want to set up the unblockables. All right, well, we're nearing the end of the episode. I have an announcement to make.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm basically just on. I haven't played in like 4 months, like I said. I'm gonna start the game up fresh, like a like a baby. So I need a little bit of help, guys. I don't know who to use. I feel like varying it up a little bit just to get the fun factor in. So I want you guys to, you know, post some comments in about who you want me to use, and I will try my hardest to incorporate that for the next episode.
Who's the? You said you're gonna keep one character though.
I will actually use anybody at the moment. I would prefer to use Iron Man.
Yeah.
I still like him. I still want to use him. I want to get better with him, but I will not use Wesker. Won't use Virgil. Won't use Dante. So don't even bother asking. All right. But yeah, just, you know, leave a comment somewhere, and I will, like I said, try to implement that. All right.
And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, he's had a lot to cover being absent on the last couple episodes. You guys have probably gotten tired of hearing me, so
yeah.
Get back to us, comment, personal messages, whatever you can. Get back to the Tito on who we should be using.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and last thing, add us. Our name is in the game. Don't expect us to add you. All right. Thanks. Bye.